Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today first thing I want to do is announce the winner of item number 4, the survival stove in the case with the cat. And that would be Terry Duggar, D-U-G-G-E-R, from Jacksonville, Florida. Terry, you're the winner, and I just put it in the box and put the label on it, and that'll go out Monday. So that takes care of that. And now I can introduce the next item, and room. Running out of room here, as you saw in the picture before. That's what's just to the right of me. Okay, I'm going for broke here on this one. Probably shouldn't do this early in the game, but hey, you know, makes things interesting. Up for bid is item number 5, and I'll write it right on the bottom. Item number 5. And it's the Moodoo. This is legs all come out, pot stand, and there you have it. That's the Moodoo. Has an M2 top on it. Probably would be pretty darn good to the beer can. The legs are made to index on the beer can. Has the stability legs that stick out on the bottom. Just slide in very nicely. Put that back together for you so you can see it. And then 3 legs that go on the top, and I believe those index into a beer can. Yes, they do. So that's the Moodoo number 5. So if you just refer to this as number 5 and send it your bid to Tinny@minibowldesign.com, we'll get that rolling, and tomorrow I'll announce the winning bidder. So, Moodoo, number 5, Tinny@minibowldesign.com. Okay, that takes care of that. Now, somebody asked me about putting away an Elite or an M stove. Okay. I could do all kinds of demonstrations here, but it's so simple and easy that I don't think I need to do a demonstration, because I don't really think you can see what I'm talking about. If you've got an Elite and you're going to cook with, you hopefully have used it enough times so you have some idea how much alcohol you're going to need to do the job. This is a very frugal stove. It doesn't take much alcohol. Now what I would do is, if I used it enough so I knew basically how much alcohol I was going to need to do the job I always do, like boil 2 cups of water, I'd scratch a little line on the inside of this inner wall and fill it to that line. Just as simple as that. Now, you put it on, the water comes to a boil, and you've got a little bit of alcohol left. Now, there's 2 ways you can go here. One is you can take the pot off, put something over it, smother it out, and then take your fuel bottle and try to pour the fuel back in, and it's going to dribble out the jets. You're going to have an awful mess, and the fuel's not going to be that high quality, and you're going to basically be diluting your good alcohol. I don't recommend it. I recommend that you put somewhere near the right amount in it, and just after your water comes to a boil, just let it burn off, let it cool down, put it in your pot, put it in your pack. I recommend carrying this inside of something so that it's not out in the pack where it can get beat up, and I wrap my windscreen right around it to protect it, because this is not a very durable stove. So that takes care of the Elite. I don't recommend trying to save the fuel and pour it back. It's really, you don't save that much, and it's really not worth it, unless you really overfill it. And like I said, if you've used it a few times, you get a feel for it, and you shouldn't be overfilling it. Okay. Second question was one of the M stoves. Now this is a wick stove. Once you put alcohol in this stove, the wick will absorb some of it. Now, if you tilt the bottle up and squeeze it, you'll put in alcohol. When you let off, any alcohol that the wick hasn't grabbed that's pooled in the stove will be pulled back up. If you want to clear the line, you can simply turn it right side up and squeeze it once, and then when you let back, it'll suck any fuel in this line right up, and any fuel that's pooled in the stove. I like to, before I get to the end of my cooking, towards the end of it, do that and let what's left in the wick burn off as it finishes up cooking my meal. and with a little bit of practice you can use most of the alcohol in it. And if you don't, what alcohol is left in it is very little. It'll evaporate off depending on what you put it in for a container, and it won't hurt anything. If you poured some of this right in your pack, it wouldn't hurt anything. It would just evaporate, would leave no stain, it would leave no smell or anything. It's completely inert as far as evaporating off. So that's basically all there is to the M5. It's nothing to, you know, turn the bottle up, squeeze it, let go of it, it sucks anything out you can get out, burn off the rest. I usually let it burn right off till it's right down to simmer mode and then just blow it out. That's basically all there is to the M stoves and the Elite. So I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Get out and hike, take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.